So from more interconnected infrastructure to technology, how do smart cities benefit the people living in them? I talked about that with Tom Vander Ark. He's the author of the book, Smart Cities That Work for Everyone.
Smart cities are usually thought of as livable, workable, and sustainable, but we would add learnable, or at least having great learning opportunities for kids and adults.
And Tom, China is using the smart city idea to pioneer what President Xi Jinping is calling sponge cities. These are cities that deal with water shortages by absorbing water and reusing it. What are some of the real-world applications for smart cities, would you say?
Well, I would say there's hundreds, and they're being aided by the development of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So any place there's a big problem where you can aim an algorithm that gets smarter over time, you can develop smarter solutions. And that's true in wastewater, it's true in transportation, it's certainly true in energy production and consumption.
One question that people often ask about technology is, to what degree is it replacing jobs? For example, in London, a survey found technology has replaced 33,000 secretaries since 2001, accountants, clerks, sales jobs, also rounding out the top 5. So when it comes to technology in smart cities, are they really a good thing for local economies, would you say?
It's definitely going to be a mixed bag, Mike. We're seeing an increase in automation, and that is increasing the amount of disruption in many, many different job categories. So I think globally we'll see some net dislocation, but it's going to vary considerably by location. There'll be some regions of the world, particularly those that really ramp up the skill set of their population and are in a transportation hub. Those cities will see a net benefit in jobs. Other cities will see a big dislocation in jobs.
But the genie's out of the bottle. There's no going backwards, is there?
No question. And we're living on this curve of exponential technology. So change is happening much more quickly than it did in the past.
So let's look at that change. Look to the future for us. Actually building these smart cities, how hard is it going to be? And who right now is doing it the best, would you say?
Well, we're seeing progress all over the world. And it's exciting this week at the Smart Cities Council to have countries from all over the world. And China alone has 160 cities, over 1 million people. And so clean and sustainable cities is a real priority for them. In India, there are about 70 cities over 1 million. So it's becoming a real priority for India. Here in the US, I think we're seeing a lot of progress on transportation and energy in particular.
Tom Vander Ark, author, Smart Cities That Work for Everyone. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Mike.